Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome to the Case of the Golden Idol. This is a point-and-click detective game developed by Color Grey Games, who are actually a pair of brothers. I think that's really cool. The game was released in 2022, so more of a recent game today, and we play as a detective, investigating 12 deaths that are spread across 50 years that are all somehow connected by this strange, mysterious golden idol over here. I am so excited to get into this. This game has been dubbed the spiritual successor to Return of the Obra Dinn. Now, I absolutely adored that game. I have a Let's Play of it up on the channel, and I can safely say that that is probably one of my favourite games of all time. It's definitely in the top 5. I loved Return of the Obra Dinn, and Lucas Pope himself, the guy who created the Obra Dinn, he has come forward to say this game is fantastic, I love it, it's great, I endorse it. I have been craving something Obra Dinn-like, and I think this is gonna scratch that itch very, very nicely. So we do have the Spider of Lanka. This is the DLC. I think we should play the main game first. I think that makes sense. Okay, how do you want to play? Recommended experience with highlights. Select this if you don't like pixel hunting. No highlights. Select this if you don't mind finding all clickable spots on your own. I mean, if this is the recommended experience, then I'm good to go with that. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. Ooh. Hello, okay. So we have exploring thinking. Ooh. Okay, let's explore first. 0 out of 11. Okay, you alright? Ah, of course. I mean, I'd have that reaction too. A scalpel. What be this? Oh. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay. Horn of Finger. Ruins of Xenopolis. Horn of Thumb. And Bay of Shadows. Okay. A medicine bottle. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Dr. Oberon Geller, Esquire Albert Cloudsley. Okay. Doctor. You have a scalpel and a medicine bottle. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Okay, we have classic story of betrayal. A pipe. A dagger. And this is the exact same letter, I think. Okay, we have 11 out of 11 words. I just want to look around. I want to see everything. Okay, yeah, two bags of jewels. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. A tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. One of them had a pipe. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. A golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. So yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, this guy had the medical supply, so this would be Oberon Geller, and we can assume that this is Albert Cloudsley. Oh, when a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots, and they've been removed from down here. Okay, Camp in... Oh, where are they camped? Well, I mean... We can see this in the background. Where's the map? Yeah, this has to be the Horn of Thumb because you can see 2 islands, not 1. So this is the Horn of Thumb. Okay, blank pushed blank from a cliff in the blank of blank on Monkey Paw Island. Okay, so starting us off very, very safely here. So, Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from a cliff in the Horn of Thumb on Monkey Paw Island. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner, Albert Cloudsley Esquire, suddenly pushed him off a cliff. We've done everything, yeah, let's. Scenario selection, if you please. Ooh. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. Okay. And that just recaps everything. Okay, good stuff. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Ooh, hello. This clue has been added to the thinking panel, thank you. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. Okay. And a ring with a ruby. He fell forwards. Oh god, he's got blood coming out of his eyes. Yeah, from how the blood is, I think he fell forwards. Or he was clobbered on the front of his head. Like, either of them. God, what is that? That is... I do not like the look of that. No, thank you. Henry Clover, lead poisoning. Very rickety-looking ladder. A tall, rickety ladder. Oh, I say that. We have a blood trail. I do believe you are a red herring. Okay, so today is August 23rd. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. A nice portrait, why not? Woodshire, Crow Tower, Blackfield. Alright. Spontaneous combustion, I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. Okay, Sebastian. Albert's son or brother, perhaps? August 22nd, 1786, and today is the 23rd. 12, woke up a beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. 2 o'clock, had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Ooh, do like a bit of roast duck myself. That would be 4 o'clock, changed to my hunting attire. 5 o'clock, rode to hunt badgers, had no luck today and returned home. 6 o'clock, changed to my researching attire. 7 o'clock, changed to my dining attire. 8 o'clock, had a tasty beef loin for supper. And then that is 10:30, filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Okay, so this is what he did yesterday. Seems like a perfectly ordinary day. No mention of him pissing anyone off and, you know, oh, I slagged off Jerry today. I hope he doesn't murder me tomorrow. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. It's a jacket. A very messy looking jacket. Okay. No, hello. A horse is running in the yard. A yacht, is slowly floating in the river. And hello again. There it be, the golden idol. Okay, what do we have? Well, this has to be Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay, his attire and what happened. I mean, that makes sense there. He's eating. looks like a sextant to me. So let us assume... There we go, okay. So, Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord... Oh. Where is he the Lord of? Where is he the Lord of? So we have Woodshire, Crow Tower, and Blackfield. We have emblems. I haven't... I'm thinking maybe he's got like a... No, we can't. He might be wearing a pin with his house emblem or something. No. Oh, Dodoy! His house is by the river. It has to be Blackfield. Dodoy. Blackfield. Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of Blackfield, passed away in his bed. The cause of death was a blank, which occurred when he fell from a blank while he was blank. Well, his cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from... One, the ladder has to be it has to be a red herring. There is a blood trail from the door. He's in his hunting attire and the horse is running loose. Why would that be the case? If he is a lord, he will have a bunch of servants to, you know, stable his horse for him. He must have fallen off his horse whilst he was hunting. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Oh, hello. Okay, so people attending the funeral. Got it. Oh, excuse me? Pardon? The dramatic departure of an outsider. What, mate? Mate. I'd ask if you're alright, you're clearly not. A scorched horsebrush. A scorched knife. And we can't click on this, guys. We've just got to leave him be, I suppose. Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. Okay. A knife with a little A on it. Okay. What the blazes? Oh, mate, that's tacky. That is distasteful. August Jockey Club Derby, Race 3, win Raging Sultan, wager £35. So we've got a gambling man here. Okay, with a very silly looking moustache. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave completely unbothered. Completely unbothered by the person on fire in front of him, flipping heck. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for the combustion on the idol are this, so... That's changed. That was red before, it's now blue. Yeah, and those are the glyphs. And this looks really like the ring that Sebastian had. Maybe it's just a common design. £1, 2 shillings and 2 pence. Ah, ye old tiny money. Okay. Why? If I saw this, I'd be screaming. I'd be going mental. How interesting. No, a man is on fire. A man or woman. Well, flat chest. So I'm going to assume this is a bloke. But I the way, there's a person on fire. That's not interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew, EC. EC again. A saddlebag. 2 shillings and a penny. And a dagger. Right. Stable rota for Adam and James. Horse grooming, stable cleaning, so Mondays through Wednesdays, James does the horse grooming and Adam cleans the stables. Then Thursdays through Saturdays, Adam grooms the horses, and James cleans the stables. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. And I assume they get Sunday off because it is the Lord's Day. You know, oh, flippin' heck, 26. Okay. What an unexpected turn of events. And he's raising his glasses like, let me get a closer look as this person crisps up. God damn. EC. An embroidered handkerchief. £3 and 3 shillings. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. A stiletto blade and London Gazette, or Gazetteer, Monday, September 7th, 1786. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Okay, so this is a relative of Sebastian's. Also, stirs Parliament, so Edmund is a politician. And given the embroidered hanky and the letter saying Dear Edmund, I don't think it's too illogical to leap to the conclusion that this is Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. And given that he has his saddlebag, this must be David Goran. Okay. Multiple rooms. Hold up, I think. Yeah, there was something up here. This was one of the emblems, I think. This was one of the emblems. Can I just want to go back to here for a minute. Woodshire. Okay, so we've all gone to Woodshire. Got it. Okay, Batley, Cloudsley, Cubert. I mean, I'm thinking back to the emblems on the map. I can kind of see this. Yeah, kind of, yeah, but that does not look like a palm tree. I don't even know what that's meant to be, but... Although, ooh... These could be allies of the Cloudsleys, like, hey, we're all in allegiance together. It's not necessarily that they all live close by. These two happen to, but maybe the Cuberts live elsewhere. Fat Lord Pair Twins. Okay. Yeah, Adam and James. My apologies, he can be so Badir sometimes. Badir. 6 rings with various stones. Shamal Butt. Sim Hassana Batisi. A fan. An ornamental Qatar blade. And £4. Badir. So I just want to check if that's a real word or not. I mean, I'm not entirely sure if this game takes place in, you know, in the real world, or if it's like a variant. So I'm not entirely sure if this is an actual word, or if it's like, oh, this means something in the context of the game. Okay, no, it is an actual word. Deaf. My apologies, he can be so deaf sometimes. It's Hindi. Oh, okay. She's using Hindi words, and look at all of the stuff she's got. I'm Given that this is the 1700s, I am. She could just be a fan of, you know, of India, but given that this is the 1700s, I'm like, oh, this is. Is she a fan, or is she being a little bit colonialist right now? Could go either way. I'm inclined to. I look at that in a you know, more colonialist type of way. Nicholas Maker, attorney. And a ring with a ruby, another one. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. And she's saying, oh, he can be so deaf sometimes. Okay. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th, 1786. Albert. Okay, so he is the father. So Albert Cloudsley married Mary Cloudsley. They're both dead. And they had 4 children. Edmund Cloudsley, who's the oldest. Rose Cubert, although she would have been Rose Cloudsley. She's married. And there's Sebastian Cloudsley, who died intestate. And Beatrix Batley, who is also dead, but she gave birth to a son, Peter Batley. And there's also one Willard Wright, who is an associate of some kind. All 4 inheritors are present. Okay. Okay. And you have 2 shillings and 3 pence. Okay. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shirk from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. Ah yes, something that everyone can do. Just go for a walk in your private forest. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. This is shit advice. This is god-awful advice. Oh, flippin' heck. Dear Willard Wright. A.R. Rose Cubert. Oh, dear Rose Cubert. Okay, this clue has been added to the thinking panel. I bequeath to you the gold idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Okay. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Okay. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me along, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the direction Yeah, it would have to be direction. Direction in your life which you so clearly lack. I'm sorry, like, oh, you're in financial difficulty? Have a book of shitty advice. We met so rarely after you left for the colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish... Wait a minute. There's something weird about that. I'm gonna leave that for now and establish a museum. Here's the thing, that is either an M or an N. So it's either a museum of nigh life or a museum of my life, an accomplishment. This Sebastian was a prick. Oh, my nephew is in dire straits. I'll give him a book of crappy advice. Oh, my sister went off to the colonies. You can open a museum dedicated to me. Oh, you're a politician. Finish my research off and make sure you put my name on it. Like, what is this? I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my last will and testament. Dear brother Edmund, August Jockey Club Derby, race 6, win spinning Jenny, and the wager was £50. Sir, you've got to stop gambling. If you're in... Here's the thing, it makes sense that the one who'd be in financial straits is also the gambler. Gamblers are notoriously bad with money. Like, if... Sir, no. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet, to date, the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255, blackguard and book loans. You know what? So this is the 1700s. What is that debt in modern day money? Let's see if I can find that out. I want to know. I want to know how much trouble Peter is in. Pounds. Let's just go 1700s. Worth today. £18,867 or dollars. This is in dollars, but fuck it. Hold up. No, I found one for pounds. That's even worse. That is £21,593. And he's been left a book of shitty advice. Oh my god. I'd be spitting feathers. I'd be spitting feathers, excuse me. There we go. 26 out of 26 either way. Okay, let me go back to my timer. First things first. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay. So, we know, or at least we're pretty sure. Where is it? Edmund Cloudsley. This is Nicholas Maker. And we're pretty sure this must be David Goran. I mean, she's the only lady, therefore she must be Rose Cubert, who's been away in the colonies. One second, there was a... Yeah, you had a knife with an A. That's a J. Okay. So you're Adam, and you are James. And it was property of the Pear brothers. Okay. Pear. And it was... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we met so rarely after you left for the colonies, therefore I bequeath to you my savings land and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. Damn, Sebastian. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics, therefore I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both of our names, of course, Sebastian. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, and I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorism. I do apologise for the misspeaking. I'm excited. I have a lot of thoughts in my brain, and they're just rushing around. Okay, I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide the dictation or direction in your life which you so clearly lack. And I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. Well, you were the one. You were the one with the golden idol. I would assume that would make you Willard Wright. And this must be... Where is it? Peter. Yeah, okay. Which would make this Rose. Edmund is the politician. You're the gambler. You're the one in debt. Also, this is your house. And then you would be there. Okay, there goes my timer. However, I want to finish this off. So, blank blank was blank to receive blank in blank's will and ordered blank blank and blank blank to take the blank from blank blank. Suddenly blank blank died from blank blank. Oh, well. Spontaneous combustion. Take the idol from Willard Wright. And then this must be Sebastian... Where is it? Cloudsley's will. And we have these. I mean, here's the thing. If there is anyone bound to be feeling some kind of way, it'd be Peter. It'd be Peter. Also, this is his house. This is his house. These are his servants. He'd have the authority to be ordering multiple people around. So he got the shitty book from his uncle. He was relying on getting a decent payout. He was relying on getting some money, and he's, gotten this crappy book, and he said, absolutely not. You two, get me that idol. And then James kind of went up. So Peter Batley was upset to receive aphorisms in Sebastian Cloudsley's will and ordered Adam Pear and James Pear to take the idol from Willard Wright. Suddenly, James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger, Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Poor James. James was an innocent in this. He was just there to groom the horses and shit, and suddenly he's on fire. Flippin' heck. Either way, I am just about out of time for this episode. Let's see. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. Yeah, I bet yous are gonna wish that you hadn't kicked up a fuss over that golden idol. However, we will see how this all plays out in the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.